Everyone asks us every week, who do you think's the best young players? We all say Anthony Kim, every one of us.
He was the next big thing in golf, a budding star, a Ryder Cup hero.
Anthony Kim in the lead.
Then, suddenly, he was nowhere to be found. Anthony Kim had it all, a game that captivated audiences, talent and swag. He was viewed by fans as Tiger Woods' successor. However, he vanished into thin air during the prime of his career. No goodbyes, no justification, simply gone. What really happened? Were there any injuries, a covert retirement agreement, or something even more dreadful? The greatest mystery in golf remained unexplained for more than 10 years, but the truth is now coming to light, and no one could have predicted how shocking it would be. Today, we'll uncover the rise, decline, and surprising comeback of Anthony Kim, the man who quit golf and left the world guessing. Before we get started, I'd like to do something fun for my subscribers. My goal is to reach over 1,000 subs, and I need your help to get there. To show my appreciation, I'm giving away $100 gift cards to 5 lucky subscribers. The random drawing will take place once we hit 1,500 subscribers, so make sure you subscribe, like, and comment me for your chance to win. Anthony Kim was born in 1985 to Korean immigrants in Los Angeles. He had a natural flair for golf from a young age. His parents encouraged him to pursue his passion, and his abilities quickly became obvious. He was already winning junior golf events by the time he got to high school. His skill gained him a position at the University of Oklahoma, where he excelled as a player very fast. Kim stood out in Oklahoma due to his aggressive attitude and self-assurance. He became a 3-time All-American, demonstrating that he was prepared for the big stage. After a successful undergraduate career, he made his professional debut in 2006. His choice soon paid off. 2 years later, he made his first major breakthrough. His first PGA Tour victory came at the Wachovia Championship in 2008. With this victory, he became the youngest American to win on tour in almost a decade. He further solidified his reputation as a rising star talent by winning the AT&T National that same year. He had been compared to Tiger Woods due to his daring playing style. His biggest moment came at the 2008 Ryder Cup, where he dominated his singles match against Sergio Garcia, securing the United States' first Ryder Cup victory in nearly a decade. Experts anticipated a career in the Hall of Fame, and fans adored his intensity. However, while his climb appeared unstoppable, trouble was hiding around the corner. Anthony Kim was more than just a terrific golfer. He had swagger. He stood out for his bold playing style. He wore showy belt buckles and diamond-studded watches and enjoyed the high life. His self-confidence made him a media favorite. Golf needed a new superstar, and fans adored his rebellious demeanor. Unlike other players, Kim liked to live on the edge. He was well known for his late-night clubbing, luxury cars, and parties. Some thought he was refreshing, while others criticized his way of living. People overlooked risks because his talent justified his attitude. However, his carefree attitude subsequently led to issues. In 2010, he achieved his peak. Kim secured 3rd place at the Masters, proving he could challenge golf's top players. During that tournament, he made an unprecedented 11 birdies in one round. He was interesting because of his daring approach, which also made him unpredictable. With each tournament, his fan base continued to grow larger. Even at the age of 25, Kim appeared to be unstoppable. He won 3 PGA Tour victories, earned millions of dollars, and had limitless potential. However, success also brought with it diversions. His injuries began to add up, and his lifestyle made rehabilitation difficult. While some noticed warning signs, others believed he could still dominate. And then, everything changed all of a sudden. He was hindered by injuries, and speculation about his private life increased. He was the future of golf once, but he was gone the next day. In 2012, everything fell apart. Kim sustained a ruptured Achilles tendon, which is a catastrophic injury for any athlete. Because of this, he underwent multiple surgeries and faced a long recovery. Not only that, but he also battled ailments in his hands, wrists, and shoulders. These setbacks made it practically impossible for him to perform at his best. As his injuries mounted, Kim slowly disappeared from the golf scene. He skipped tournaments, stopped giving interviews, and avoided the media. Nobody knew where he was or what he had planned. He abruptly vanished, and rumors began to circulate. Some thought he was recovering covertly. Others believed he was permanently done playing golf. The Wells Fargo Championship in 2012 was his final professional competition. Then he disappeared. While fans looked for explanations, Kim said nothing. Then there were rumors of a multi-million-dollar insurance policy. According to reports, he was unable to return to playing professional golf because of a disability policy, worth between $10 and $20 million. If that's the case, playing again would require giving up that enormous payout. The truth was unknown for years. Some believed he had secretly retired. Others thought his injuries had forced him out. Meanwhile, Kim remained totally disconnected from the world. No social media, no sightings in public, just complete silence. As a result, he became one of the most intriguing figures in golf. And if you'd like to subscribe to one of the most intriguing golf channels on YouTube, hit that subscribe button and like the video. Anthony Kim was nowhere to be found. People occasionally claim to have seen him in Dallas, Texas. According to some, he was allegedly playing informal rounds at private courses. Others claimed he was teaching young golfers, but there was no actual evidence. Not even his best buddies would talk about him. The mystery only becomes more complex. Since Kim disappeared at his pinnacle, speculations began to circulate. Some suspected he was covertly preparing for a comeback. Others believed he'd just moved on and he was content with his life away from the spotlight. Many believed he was living luxuriously because he'd acquired millions. However, on the other hand, there were also reports of financial difficulties. There were rumors that Kim had burned through his earnings. His extravagant hobbies, lengthy medical costs, and flashy lifestyle could have depleted his wealth, but nobody was certain. He didn't ever affirm or deny anything. The mystery was heightened by the silence. In the meantime, some conjectured that he'd made real estate or commercial investments. Others stated Kim wished to isolate himself completely from being a celebrity. For years, fans hoped he'd return. Some anticipated a surprise tournament entry, while others anticipated a press conference. Anthony Kim, however, did not appear. Not only was he out of golf, he was completely out of public life. However, after over 10 years, an unexpected event occurred. There was a hint that Anthony Kim might be returning at last. After more than 10 years of silence, Anthony Kim finally broke it. He did not, however, disclose all. Fans expected a tell-all account, but he stayed cautious with his comments. Kim acknowledged in his interview that he had experienced significant personal hardships. He talked about keeping his distance from bad people and scammers. Over time, he realized that many people had taken advantage of him. Some even made his life more difficult by blackmailing him. In the meantime, his body was disintegrating. He was a different person after many years away from professional golf. He talked about how golf equipment has changed over time, making a comeback even more difficult. He was surprised to learn that Brooks Koepka had won 5 major titles. This interview demonstrated his lack of interest in the sport. Kim also opened up about his personal troubles. He admits to struggling with drug and alcohol addiction for nearly 20 years. This statement shed light on the difficulty he encountered during his absence. Despite his difficulties, Kim was able to maintain stability in his personal life. He attributed his sense of purpose to his wife, Emily, and their daughter. Being a father completely changed him and caused him to reevaluate his goals. He concentrated on being a better person rather than pursuing awards. However, he avoided direct inquiries regarding his insurance policy. Although he didn't confirm or deny it, many people think it stopped him from returning. The riddle surrounding his finances remains unanswered. Even after the interview, fans still have questions. When he was at his best, why did he leave? And is he going to play again or not? Anthony Kim unexpectedly returned to professional golf in 2024. He returned to LIV Golf as a wildcard player after a 12-year break. His admirers were excited to see if he could return to his former glory. But there were obstacles in his way. In 11 tournaments, his highest finish was 36th. He finished the season ranked 36th out of 54 players who participated in at least 3 events. Obviously, the competition had changed while he was away. Despite these difficulties, many people found resonance in Kim's story. His comeback represented resilience and optimism. Fans applauded his courage in returning to the sport after such a long absence. In February 2025, just before the start of the new season, LIV Golf confirmed Kim's participation as a wildcard for another year. This announcement was made just a few days prior to the Ryder season opener. Fans were excited to watch and see if he could perform better. However, there were health issues. Kim stated on Instagram that he had a major blood clot in his leg. Nonetheless, he promised followers that he was committed to healing. This unanticipated health issue raised serious questions about his capacity to perform at the highest level. Golf needs a high level of physical endurance, and his current state may hinder his ability to perform. Some admirers speculated that this setback might cause him to retire from the sport early again. Despite the uncertainties, Kim remained optimistic. He emphasized that his primary goal was to improve his health and strength. His return to golf was already difficult, but this medical obstacle worsened it. His performance at the 2025 LIV Golf season has been mediocre. Kim tied for 56th position in the season opening at LIV Golf Ryder, hitting even par. Subsequent tournaments saw little improvement. At LIV Golf Singapore, Kim expressed unhappiness with his first-round performance, indicating that he is still struggling with his game. His presence at the competition was greatly appreciated, but his performance fell short of expectations. To add to the uncertainty, Kim has yet to declare his plans for the remaining part of the season. His recent troubles on the course, along with his physical state, may compel him to re-evaluate his professional career. Anthony Kim has everyone's attention. Fans expect to see a comeback of his talent. Only time will tell if he can overcome his past and his health concerns, and restore his spot among golf's elite. Anthony Kim's story is one of mystery, struggle, and resilience. He went from being a rising star to disappearing overnight. Now he's fighting for redemption. Will he rise again or fade away? What do you think? Share your thoughts in the comments section below. And if you like this video, like and subscribe for more such interesting stories. See you in the next one.